Definitely on the gray mixes. I'm sorry, but I gotta do this. I mean, I gotta do this. At the end of the day, I gotta do this. So this right here, the screen we have right here at 126 inches, this big screen right here is our, remember this, we got it's a Dark Legend 27 Black Inferno. Now, we have 3 screen paint mixes, and we have the tablecloth, which we use to match the 3 screen paint mixes with no problem. Like I said, with the 3 mixes, they never backed up the products. They've canceled orders. They just don't seem to can't get it working. So at the end of the day, we can match the products against the tablecloth, but on our hand, tablecloths don't match your screens at the end of the day, or black paint or anything else we throw against it. But this is going to be a bit of a challenge for today for them. Just letting them know that, hey, can you match our demonstrations today? All right, so let me see. I need a remote control around here so we can get started. And grab myself a chair. Oh, wait. I forgot to show the meters. So one of the things they're going to have to do to follow our demonstrations, they're going to have a meter maxed out zone, which means we don't have meters sitting on shelves or on tables and stuff like that. And the reason why is because when the meter's sitting up on a shelf or a table, any kind of light that could be in that direct area that may hit the meter could jump the meter readings. So that's why we lay them flat on the floor. So as you can see how much light we have coming off our overhead fluorescent light, which pushes a ton of ambient light. The meter being hit by that alone, and the ceilings are probably in here about 9 feet, or probably 9 feet tall, about 9 feet tall. In here, so 9 feet tall, we have so much light coming off that lamp right there over top of the fluorescents, they cause the meters to max out. Now, in the average home, you're going to have unless you got the same kind of lighting I have in here, you're going to have a ton of lighting to come down and max a meter out. That means your place is going to have to be extremely well lit. So that's why we have meters on the floor only, because we don't want anybody up in their tampering with the meter readings by having sitting up on a bookshelf or near a door where they know that's going to cause the meters to jump. So we're asking for these demonstrations to be done today. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's have fun anyway. All right, let's drop the meter on the floor so you can show you our readings come in. We're not doing this on a 100-inch screen. We're doing this on a massive 126-inch screen. Hitting my meter, as you can see, it's coming up as maxed out. We have 3 screen paint products. We're not going to mention the names of the individuals. They already know who they are. I said I'm not going to give them any credit on my channel. So let's see if they can keep up with the Inferno at only 1% done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into some contrast levels. I love contrast levels. This is what the screen's designed to do. Let's go over to my favorite one. I got one particular one I like the most. Let me see. Here we are. This one here is my favorite. The reason why it's my favorite, because when I saw this demonstration first, somebody did it in a dark environment, and ultra short throw projector sitting right up on the screen, of course, with the calibrated projector. Not supposed to do that. Projectors should be uncalibrated. So let's see if they can do the same demonstration we're going to do today. I'm pretty sure they're not going to have a hard time finding the videos at all, period. All right, let's start off with this one right here. And this is why at the end of the day, I'll explain to you why you do not want to go with a great screen paint product. Number one, they're old. Number two, they can't back their products. They just can't seem to do it. We got the gray screen right here, tablecloth, which is the one thing they won't go against. So at the end of the day, it's a relic of a product. It's a dinosaur. But if they feel they can do the same thing, hey, knock yourself out. You're lucky in the request. I'm not asking for a 126-inch screen to be displayed, but we'll do it on a bigger screen. Y'all can keep the 100 inches. So let's see if you guys can keep up. At a 1% technology. Mind you, got to do 18 certifies a day. I just ordered 3 more for the set. Now, my projector we're using in the demonstration is a 720p Chrissy. It is around, I think, 3,001 contrast levels. Yeah, 3,001 contrast levels. And we are 14 feet away from the screen, 14 feet and some change. Now, the screen has a kind of a tannish kind of look to it. That means it's having a hard time accepting the contrast the screen is putting out, what the video is putting out. My projector is at 4,000 lumens, but 4,000, the more high power your projector is on a gray screen, the problem you're going to have there, you're going to be whitewashing your screen. If the screen's having a hard time accepting contrast and color, you're doing a better job, you're washing it out even faster by using a more high-end projector. Some people have to depend on a projector of high contrast levels due to the fact that the screen can't put it out. And they have to depend on ultra short throws because you need that projector to be as close to the screen as possible. That way they don't lose too many lumens when the projector at a long distance with too much light in the environment. You have to worry about that. That's the easy way. And of course, they need calibration because the colors aren't coming out correctly. Only time you calibrate a projector is to get your colors better than what they are. That's something we don't require either. So as you can see, the screens are maintaining that tannish look. That means the screen is having a very difficult time picking up contrast levels. Now, if I'm wrong in this demonstration, like I said, feel free to do this today. And I guarantee you people, they're not going to do it. Now we do the tablecloth in there for fun because we know they're not going to do that. And I said before, they can't pick up color, especially with this kind of lighting we have in the environment, because we have a lot of lighting in here. And that's one thing a gray screen is going to go through. Number one, no contrast. Number one, no color. And ambient light rejection technology is completely pointless to use on a gray screen. Because it's going to wash out. Now, I guarantee this demonstration right here probably was already done in the dark. I don't know why you would do it in the dark, but I guess that's the only way the screen's going to pull up properly. And so at the end of the day, you do not want to destroy your investment with an untested screen paint mix or a screen paint or projection screen. At the end of the day, that will not have the ability to get the pull the proper contrast levels. Grab myself another one. Oh. That's what we're doing this earlier today. Let's go hit some colors real quick. Oh, wait. Let's go pop over here real quick. We can pick up white levels. Remember, Legends have the ability to produce amazing white levels. So we can pick up the white levels with no problem. We can blend it with colors with no problem. Y'all can't see contrast and y'all can't see color. And you sure enough can't do it in a max out zone. Screen would wash out. Let's go over to, let me see, I want to get this other one real quick. Here we go. This is why you do not want to invest your money into a gray screen. Waste of time at the end of the day. Now, like I said, if we're wrong on this, they should have no problem with producing the same demonstration I'm doing right now. No problem. These videos are very easy to find. If you're going to copy the same demonstration, remember, you got to be in a max out zone. Your meter's got to come up maxed out, and you have to do contrast demonstrations. Now, they can't back this demonstration up by today. Well, they're not going to do it. At the end of the day, it just proves that my theory is true. So, is Mr. Bird's theory true or false? If they can't do the same demonstration I'm doing right now, then my theory is true. It's a screen paint that can't see contrast at all. Now, their theory is that black technology comes up so dark you can't see the screen at all. It's just impossible. You can't watch it. I'm having no problem seeing our technology from here. But if I were to slide that tablecloth a couple inches over, next to that paint over there, it'd blend right in. If you were to slide it on our screen, not gonna blend. Now, the black screens blend on our screens. Got some nice white levels going. We do a little bit of everything. Now, I see some of the demonstrations I watch, they'll stick to high colors in well-lit environments. They'll skip the contrast altogether. No, no, no. Contrast got to be in there too. Let's go with, let me see. Did that one already. Oh, let's make this Sony one for a little bit. See, you can see your colors too. And I thought before I start my certified test today, we thought we'd have some fun with this. Today just has to be done. Or, like I said, at the end of the day, my theory's right. Gray screens are dinosaurs. Relics, outdated. Waste of your time, a waste of your money. See how the screen turns? It's constantly turning tan. That's because it can't read red levels at all, period. It can read white, that's it. Might just get a white projection screen at the end of the day. Proof. Red screen. No. Go back. Here we go. See? That was you. Can't see color. Maybe it's because there's too much light in the environment, but that shouldn't be a problem. If you have real ambient light rejection technology, you should be able to pick up color without calibrating your projector. That's why I don't like the whole calibrating thing. Calibrating thing, like I said, is cheating. It's an enhancement on your projector. So you have to calibrate your projector to get your colors right. So that means all the colors that you're seeing being displayed off that projector were enhanced. So what about the customer who didn't calibrate his projector? Would he have to go to the painstaking nightmare of calibrating his projector so he can have an equal screen as his? Not going to work that way, because now you got to have the same caliber projector. He's using a high-powered projector in the demonstration to embellish his contrast levels and so forth. If he has a 2 million to 1 contrast, there is no way in the world you're going to pick that up at 2,000 to 1 or 3,000 to 1 contrast. Not going to happen. But we invite them to do this demonstration today. Let's go pop over to some more snow levels. I love doing snow levels on the screen. So how we can switch back and forth. We can go from white levels, or if we want to go from white levels, I can go jump over to, let me see if we got a star field in here somewhere. Yeah, stars and dark contrast demonstrations. Oh, I know a good one here. Good one. I've done this one in a long while. Nighttime screensaver, New York City. This is pretty dark, which is the one I like. This one is really dark. I think it's this one. There it is. This one is pretty dark. Yeah, your screen won't pick up. It's not going to pick up on this one. See, one of the things I don't like when they do gray screens, I hate it when they do demonstrations in the dark. That's lying to your customers. That's misleading. You know why? Because that means their environment is going to have to like your environment in order to get that contrast level to pull. There's no way in the world they're going to pull that in this environment right over here. Or a well-lit environment. Now keep in mind, the projector I'm using behind you is Venue. When you're using a Venue projectors are always used in high-level well-lit environments. That's why they have like 50,000, 60,000, 5,000, 4,000. They have really heavy contrast because they're being used in a commercialized environment. They're going to test contrast levels, and if your screen washes out, it's going to wash out. You're not going to be able to pick up the contrast levels. Even at 4,000 lumens, you still can't pick it up. So that's why I said doing demonstrations of contrast levels in the dark, bad idea. Because you're lying and misleading your customers. Because if that same customer takes that same product and put it in a fully lit environment, is it going to perform the same way as the screen was in the dark? Nope. Let's go with, stars. It was right there. I needed that right there. There we go. So, follow the demonstration today. And we're just talking about anybody makes a mix. If you feel that a gray screen is the way to go, I'm telling you it's not. It's the biggest lie you will ever tell yourself. They will tell you get plenty of bright colors and it'll be more vivid. It depends on what kind of projector they're using in the environment. Because like I said, from what I've seen, they got to beef up on a very expensive projector to get the screen to look somewhat good. Now, I would like to see that demonstration done in a fully lit environment. And I would love to see them do a 720p projector to do the demonstration. Pull it back some, like 14 feet. And this is why at the end of the day, when I said before, if they want to prove me wrong and say that I'm a liar, then all they got to do is just do the exact same demonstration. Meter max out. Start the demonstration. LG fish. Let me see what the LG fish in here. Let me see. Let's go with the LG beta fish. This should be no problem. Easy. My screen's bigger than y'all's. The screen's 126 inches. And you can't pull off this in a fully lit environment. Should be easy. But I guarantee you, it'll never be done. Never be done. You can't do it. It's virtually impossible. If any of the products actually work, you would see more demonstrations like this. They can't do it. That's why I said at the end of the day, stay away from them. Because you're going to end up wrecking your investment in the day. This is a $580 screen by Elite Screen. They're edgeless. This is what I'll be getting if I was in a max zone. My screen would completely wash out. What do we have down here? We got any other darker videos in here? I want to go with, let me see. There's nowhere in the world I would paint that stuff on my screen. And nowhere in the world. It would never work in my environment. It never would pick up in here. I would have to darken my environment, black out curtains, and I ain't going through that crap at the end of the day. And turn my living room into a cave because my screen can't pull up. Let's go over to, I want to do, actually I want to do another one of these right here. I like these. I'm going to do this one again. I can't believe I did this demonstration in a dark environment and tried to say contrast levels. No. Contrast levels you should be to pick up if the lights are on or off. You should be to do it. So we'll show you. We'll take our lights out. And some people feel that a screen can only pull. I don't know where that theory came from. That's the most dumb theory I've heard in my life. I'm sorry, but it is. If my living room has to look like this at the end of the day, oh heck no. So let's go back and show you that even in the dark with a 4,000 projector, still it's a fail. And this is the only way they can produce a somewhat decent contrast level. They have to be in the dark to do it. See? Have to be in the dark to do it. But at the end of the day, they are not showing black. They're showing shades of gray. So if we put just a little bit of light in its environment, that screen automatically washes out. That's why they have to do the demonstrations in the dark. Now, if our black technology wasn't there, and this screen was on a standalone, you'd think you were seeing a contrast level. You're actually seeing a shade of gray. That's what you're seeing. You put on any lights in that environment, boop, that screen changes back to what it's supposed to be. That means you're going to have to be in the dark to use that projector or anything you use when you use that screen paint. Can't use it in the fully lit environment. It's not going to come up. See? Watch this. Simple and plain. I need to get a flashlight down there and hit the screen with. We have something here besides anybody wants to cover it up? We're going to set up a flashlight unit down here. That's what we need. A flashlight to hit this with. Just a little bit of light, or our light's way out of control. Like, you know what I'm talking about. See what I mean? That's why you have to be in the dark. Because any light in the environment is going to trigger off your screen's contrast levels to wash out. That's why we require for all contrast levels to be done in fully lit environments. Because as you can do in a well-lit environment, you can sure enough do it with the lights out. That's why when the demonstration was displayed, it was done in the dark. Even with an ultra short throw projector with a 2:1 contrast ratio, could not pull it off in a fully lit environment because there's nothing wrong with the projector in the day. It's the screen. But you see how dark my environment is? That's where you're going to be at. Don't set down your car keys. You won't find them. Don't want to turn the lights on. The screen will wash out. There you go. So that's why they have that ambient light controlled environment. They have a little light here and a little light there and a little light there. They have the whole entire area controlled. Dimmers, the whole 9 yards. That's when we did demonstration with dimmers. We would take our hand and go hit the top of the dimmers so you can see they were all the way up. So in order to make that screen look good, you're going to have to be in the dark. Oh, and for those of you who've had dedicated theater rooms, well, you know how I feel about the gray white screens. Yeah, you're projecting light on your walls, your ceilings, everywhere. Black screens are designed to absorb all that light and bring the screen out. We've done that there already on Mr. Mannequin. No, that's, I need to have one little light in here with some lights we can control in here. Because I got to hop the stairs every time I do this. Thought I had a flashlight on one of these things. I'll have to go buy me a flashlight. Because I don't want to be popping downstairs by just a little bit of light would hit one of these things and boom, you're going to have some problems. I think we had a light there. And oh, we do have a light there. I forgot about that. I was there the whole entire time. Oh, shoot. I'm going to use this right over here. Darn Skippy. Forgot I had this over here. This was perfect example. Perfect example. I don't even got to go upstairs anymore. Where are my light bulbs at? I got it over here. Oh, this is fantastic. Energy savers. I can't something big or fancy. Get something small. I think the plastic ones. Plastic energy savers. I don't want one of those condensers in there. I think this thing still works. I'm not sure. Hope I can get electrocuted in the process. Okay, that's bad. That's not good. This thing has to be near the deck, so it's not working. What about one of these right here? This should definitely work. This is a newer one. Oh no, that's bad. Not using that. All right, I'm going to have to go upstairs and get one of my lamps and bring it down here. I want a little bit of lightning. I don't want too much because we got this. The lights that we have down here are crazy, crazy bright. But that's it. If I'm going to be testing out my technology for ambient light rejection, we have to be in the max out zone to do it. We have to bring the light down a little bit so these screens can play. It's too bright for them right now. So let me go upstairs and get one of my lamps. That's pathetic. I don't say a lamp for a screen that can't pull up in a welded environment. I want all the way upstairs just to realize I got a work light down here. And where we put it at. We have a work light down here for work. When I have to be outside at nighttime, building stuff. I have a light down here. Make sure this thing is off. I'm going to have this thing disconnected. Yeah, make sure it's off. Have it disconnected. This has to be disconnected. I don't like the way that looks. We got a work light down here. Just got to figure out where I put my work light. I need just a little bit of light in here just to trigger off that effect. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Maybe we have one around here somewhere. There's a clamp on it too. Let me see if we're going to clamp it. I need to be somewhere in the direction of just a little bit of light in the corner. We'll put it right here and here on this side. And I'm going to take out the other light real quick. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. All right. That'll definitely do it. This is right there in the corner, right there. All right, I'm going to take out the lights. Because this is too much for them. I gotta dumb it down. Oh, man, I couldn't stand working in this environment. It would drive me freaking nuts down here. See what I mean? Just that little bit of light will cause that screen to wash out. You have to be in complete blackness. If I move this thing around, see? I'm over here by the camera. Over by the camera. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's come back here. See how fast I get affected by the light? Yeah. You would have to be in the dark for it to work. That's why when he did the demonstration, he did it in pitch black darkness, because it's the only way a black level like that could ever pull up. But if there's a little bit of light in the environment, I'm gonna put this on my stand. A little bit of light in the environment, that's basically about it. Trying to fit on my stand. There we go. That screen would wash out. You would see the tannish coming up. So imagine doing this in a maxed out zone with the light we use every day. That's why I can't stand when I use those ambient light controlled environments. One of the things I saw when I was on Elite Screen's website buying screens over there, they had this set up and they had lights down here and the lights down here. Nothing was near the lights in the screen, and the lights they had here, they had them pointed outward because you can see the lights at the bottom. Nothing was hitting the screen at all, period, to give it the illusion that the screen's taking the light, but it really isn't. That's a controlled environment. Now, if we're a little closer, get a little closer, very extra dry. Man, where's my meter down here reading? I'm curious about that. What are we reading down here? Probably next to nothing. Whoa, gotcha. Oh, she's gonna fall off my table. Here we go. See, now here's my light right here. And let's see what my meter's picking up. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Are you kidding me? Look at that. That is really bad. I read on somebody's website that they said they pick up 188. Are you kidding me? You pick up 188 in your lux zone. We call it a lux zone. That's what you're picking up, 188 in your lux zone. We are beyond 188. We max out. Let's do this video again. This is my controller. So we just have a little bit. This is not a lot of light. This is a light right here in the corner. Not a lot of light right here. That's a 60-watt lamp right there on light bulb. Just 60 watts. That's it. And somebody was talking about they had 188. We don't have 188 down here. We maxed out down here. Let's bring something with less distraction. Let's go over to, and this is the reason why I would choose bright colors. Bright colors will pick up better. I'm gonna do this again. See? Less of a chance of your screen washing out. So this is one of the things that gray screens will cheat when doing demonstrations. When they feel an environment with a lot of light, they will stick to bright colors because bright colors will have a better chance of producing in an environment like that. They might not be, it would be faded and washed out, but it would have a better chance of picking up. But they would never, ever do a contrast demonstration. We did a challenge for tomorrow and put down contrast test on demonstration only. They wouldn't go near the 10-foot pole. They can't go near this because they have to match the demonstration. And the demonstration involves contrast levels. Let's go here real quick. Let's grab, I want to go with contrast test demonstrations. There you go. It's a 60-watt lamp. That's it. Now, if our screen was in the equation, they would have a better chance of picking up a somewhat contrast level. But if there's just a little bit of light in the environment, 60 watts, that's it, they would have a hard time picking up. Using just 60 watts, that's it. And they still can't pick up correctly. With the OLED horse. And just to show you, we're using 60 watts only near the screen. And the screens are washing out. Let's see what that star fill screensaver should be in here somewhere. Someplace in here. Ooh, fireworks display. I don't know. who does demonstrations in an environment that's dark? That is bad. That is really, really bad. Let's go over to, let me see. Oh, here's a good one. And unfortunately, you can't use the 60-watt light bulb. Sorry, that's just an example. You have to be in the max out zone altogether. I can't believe we're coming in at 146. Wow, that's really low. That's extremely low. 146 is crazy low. Let me see. Starfield screensaver. That is really low. Now we're coming in on the meter with this little bit of light in the corner, 60 watts. We're coming in at about 115, about 115. Let's say 115. That's it. That's 115. That's it. With a 60-watt light bulb. So I don't know how you expect to perform, how these screens expect to perform in an environment that we're using in a max out zone. Now, like I said, if we weren't in the equation, it would pick up a somewhat contrast level, but you would have to be in the dark to do it. Put our lighting back to normal. I can't deal with that crap. It's dark. And this is what we're used to. We're used to being in a well-lit environment. How to do it. I couldn't do it. You're at 60 watts. This is 60 watts. I think it's around 60 watts. Yeah, so that's why I showed you. And just a little bit of light in the environment, automatically, the screens would wash out. Let me show you this. That's why I feel it's pointless to do demonstrations against these screens, because in the day, they give us no challenge whatsoever. There's my meter again. Now, like I said, if I had that 60-watt light bulb in here, we would be at 115. That's it. And here we max out. Now this is where it gets disturbing. Because the same mixes we have up here is now matching the tablecloth. And our screen is producing a high enough white level to blend into the lighter screens. Now, when I say match the demonstration, number one, you're going to have a max out zone. That's number one. Meters are definitely going to have to be laying on the ground, and you have to have plenty of enough light in there to cause the meter to basically max out altogether. Number two, you're going to have to do contrast levels, a lot of contrast levels, as we displayed in our demonstrations. We can do white levels because at the end of the day, our screens automatically pull a contrast level, so we show off white levels to show that our screens can do white levels also too. But they're going to have to do all contrast levels. And let me see if I want to get number three. Oh, number three, most importantly, they can't match a tablecloth. Now see how we can take a black tablecloth and we can put it against our screen. So on this side, we're gonna go back a minute. Come back here a minute. Now we're gonna go over here on this side. We have, it's in the pause, right? All right, so on this side we have a gray tablecloth. As I said before, matches the mixes with no problem. On this side we have a black tablecloth because you can see the side of our screen. It's definitely black. It's a black screen. Actually much darker than the Extreme Gamer. So if we take a black screen, we throw it against our screen, will it match? No. Paint's not going to match against the screen. And if you take a gray tablecloth or a light gray tablecloth, will it match the screen paint mixes? Yes, it will. And there you go. All right, with that being said, I said before, this demonstration will never be done. It's too complicated and it's way too hard for them to do. So at the end of the day, it just proves at the end of the day when I say that gray screens are obsolete, they're obsolete. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I got to go. I want to do one more on this particular demonstration because I like how this one went off. All right, got to go and God bless.